I'm starting by melting some butter in my skillet on medium heat. And this is your typical Cajun New Orleans aromatic vegetable combination called a mirepoix, which consists of onions, celery, and bell peppers. I have everything finely chopped, and I'm adding in a little salt, cooking and stirring for about 5 minutes or until the veggies start to soften. You will be able to find this recipe in the list of ingredients in the Show More section below. If you click on the word Show More, it will open and reveal this recipe, links where you can purchase some of the items that I use, and much, much more. If you have a chance, please check it out. Then I'm adding in some minced garlic and stirring for another minute. And this is where the rice gets dirty. Here I have some lean ground beef, and you can also use sausage. Also, I'm adding in some chopped chicken livers. I love chicken livers, and you can also use chicken hearts or gizzards, cooking and stirring until the meat is no longer pink. For the seasonings, I'm adding in some Adobo seasoning, which has some salt, black pepper, onion powder, savory, or you can use sage, and Cajun seasoning, and you can use your favorite. My Cajun seasoning is not spicy, so I'm adding in a little cayenne pepper for some heat, cooking and stirring for a minute. Now I'm adding in some water, and I almost forgot the Worcestershire sauce, cooking and stirring for a minute. I'm adding in a handful of fresh chopped parsley and the rice. You can use long grain rice, but I'm using jasmine as it is my go-to rice. I made this yesterday and refrigerated overnight. This makes it easier to stir in, and it doesn't clump. Cooking and stirring for 3 to 4 minutes or until everything is well combined and the rice is heated through. Remember to give it a taste test for any more seasonings. Once you add the rice, it will mellow out the flavors and you may need to add more. You can serve this dirty rice as a side dish, or it really makes a good hearty meal. There is so much flavor and texture. The chicken livers are not overpowering and they lend a great flavor to this Cajun dirty rice. I hope you give this classic Cajun dirty rice recipe a try and enjoy. Cabbage is so affordable, and you can make a hearty, good meal along with a few other ingredients. In my skillet on medium heat, I'm adding in a couple tablespoons of oil and 2 strips of bacon. I added the oil because I'm using beef bacon and it is lean. Adding in 1 pound of smoked beef sausage, and you can use any smoked sausage that you like. Cooking and stirring for 5 to 7 minutes or until the bacon is crispy and the sausage browned, and then removing from the pan. I still have my heat on medium, and I'm adding in 3 tablespoons of butter and 1 large diced sweet onion and a 1/4 teaspoon each of salt and black pepper, cooking and stirring for a couple minutes. And this is 4 to 5 cups of cabbage. It looks like a lot, and it is, but the cabbage will cook down and reduce in size. Give the cabbage and onions a good toss, cover, and cook for 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes and giving the cabbage a toss. As you can see, the cabbage released some moisture and is deglazing the pan. The cabbage is also reduced in size and is much easier to stir. For the seasonings, I'm adding in 2 teaspoons of Cajun seasoning, and you can use your favorite brand. A sprinkle more of black pepper, and I love the taste of black pepper and cabbage together. A 1/4 teaspoon each of granulated garlic and granulated onion. And for a little more flavor and color, I'm adding in 1 diced red bell pepper, giving everything a good toss. Turning my heat down to a low medium, which is around a 4 on my stove. covering and cooking for another 4 to 5 minutes or until the cabbage and red peppers are tender. Everybody has their likeness to how tender they like the cabbage. Some like it fall apart tender and some like it a little crunchy. We like it somewhere in between. Once the 5 minutes is up, I'm removing the lid and letting it cook for another 2 to 3 minutes or until most of the liquid on the bottom is absorbed. Giving the cabbage a toss and tasting for seasonings. I'm adding in another teaspoon of Cajun seasoning. The bacon and sausage is going back into the pan and giving everything a toss. Letting that cook for another couple minutes so the flavors marry together and we are ready to eat. Now that is a plate of goodness for the dinner table right there. This Southern Cajun cabbage and sausage dinners stick to your ribs good. Serve with a dinner roll or cornbread. I hope you give this Southern Cajun cabbage and sausage recipe a try and enjoy. Let's first start with the seasoning that is going on our turkey wings and will be the flavor for this entire casserole. I have 1 teaspoon of celery salt, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 good tablespoon of your favorite Cajun seasoning, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon each of garlic and onion powder, a half a teaspoon of thyme, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne powder, and this will add a nice background heat, giving that a good mix. I have 3 large turkey wings that I cut into drums and flats. I'm patting the wings dry with a paper towel, and then I'm drizzling over about a tablespoon or 2 of olive oil. I'm rubbing the oil all over the wings, and you really don't need or want a lot of oil, just enough for the seasonings to stick. I'm seasoning both sides of the wings. I'm giving the wings a good rub, and I did use all the seasoning. Some of that good flavor is going to cook down into the rice along with all those turkey drippings. Setting the wings to the side while we work on building the casserole. In my 9 by 13 baking dish, I have 1½ cups of white rice that are rinsed and drained well. And to that, I'm adding the Cajun trinity of 1 cup of diced onion, 1 diced green bell pepper, and 1 cup of diced celery. I'm also adding 1 diced carrot for some color, giving that a stir to mix. I'm also adding in a few seasonings to the rice. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of my Cajun seasoning, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and about 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. Now I'm pouring in my liquid, and I have 2½ cups of homemade chicken broth. And you really don't want any more liquid because with the 2½ cups, the rice will be nice and tender and fluffy. Also, if you noticed, I haven't added any salt because I know my Cajun seasoning, celery salt, and now I'm adding in 1 teaspoon of better than bouillon chicken will have plenty of sodium. But you can always add to your taste. Giving everything a good stir, and then I'm placing my turkey wings right on the top. Covering the casserole with foil, and I'm baking at 375 degrees for 1 hour. After 1 hour, I'm removing the foil and baking an additional 20 to 30 minutes uncovered. The Southern turkey wing rice casserole is just about done. I'm removing the turkey wings, covering and letting them rest. The rice is nice and tender and fluffy, as you can see. I'm sprinkling over the top a 1/4 cup of fresh chopped parsley and 1 good tablespoon of fresh chopped chives. I'm giving everything a fluff with a fork, and this will help stir in the fresh herbs and add a nice bright flavor to the rice. Remember to give the rice a taste test for any other seasonings. So let's fix a plate. serving the Southern Cajun turkey wings and rice with a side of green beans. The turkey wings are tender and juicy with lots of Cajun flavor. The rice is out of this world good. I think the rice was gone before the wings. This is also a great budget meal. I added everything up and this meal was a little less than $10, and you can feed a family of 2 to 4. I hope you give my Southern Cajun baked turkey wings and rice a try, and enjoy. If you like this video recipe, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button to receive my future recipes. Please feel free to share my channel with your friends and family. It really helps my channel grow and it is greatly appreciated. And until next time, much love.